This video was made in collaboration with the Avatar Wiki. If you'd like to learn more, check out the link in the description. The history of the Avatar. The Avatar, formed initially when Wan permanently fused with Raava during the Harmonic Convergence of 9829 BG, is the human embodiment of light and peace through the connection with the Avatar spirit. As the only physical being with the ability to bend all four elements, it is considered the Avatar's duty to master the four bending arts and use that power to keep balance among the four nations of the world, as well as between mankind and spirits. Upon death, the Avatar spirit causes the Avatar to reincarnate into the next nation, dictated by the cyclic order: fire, air, water, and earth. Mirroring the order in which the first Avatar, Wan, learned the elements, this is also the traditional order in which any one incarnation is to master the elements, beginning with the bending art of the Avatar's birth nation. The reincarnation cycle can only be broken if the Avatar is killed while in the Avatar state, Raava is removed from the Avatar and severely injured, or if the Avatar spirit is compromised by a spiritual infection. Welcome to the Amagi. In today's video, we're going over the history of the Avatar. Before we begin, we publish a new video every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Before Wan became the first Avatar, he was banished into the spirit wilds from the fire lion turtle after he had stolen the ability of firebending. Over the course of the 2 years following his banishment, Wan befriended the spirits, honed his firebending skills, and decided to travel the world to find the other lion turtle cities. During his journey, Wan encountered Raava, the spirit of light and peace, fighting against Vaatu, the spirit of darkness and chaos. Unaware of Vaatu's identity at the time, Wan was tricked by the dark spirit into separating him from Raava, releasing darkness and chaos into the world. Wishing to fix his mistake, Wan journeyed with Raava in search of the other lion turtles for the purpose of gaining the elements of air, water, and earth and learning how to master them. About a year later, during their fight against Vaatu at the time of the Harmonic Convergence, Wan merged permanently with Raava, becoming the first Avatar and gaining the ability to bend all four elements at once. After he sealed away the dark spirit in the Tree of Time, Wan oversaw the departure of the spirits to their own world and closed the two portals to the spirit world so that no human would be able to physically travel there and risk Vaatu's escape. Wan took on the task of being the bridge between the two worlds, maintaining balance and peace. Years later, Raava assured a dying Wan that they would be together throughout all of his lifetimes, heralding the beginning of the Avatar cycle and ensuring the continuation of the Avatar's role as the peacekeeper of both worlds. The Avatar cycle continued for 10,000 years, until the next Harmonic Convergence, when Avatar Korra battled Unalaq, who attempted to create a new world under Vaatu's influence by fusing with the spirit to become the Dark Avatar. During the battle, Vaatu was able to reach out of Unalaq and rip Raava out of Korra's body. Unalaq caused significant injury to the Light Spirit, which severed Korra's connection to her past lives and ended the Avatar cycle. As a means of connecting with the cosmic energy of the universe, Korra meditated in the Tree of Time and was able to bend her own energy to release an astral projection of herself to battle Unalaq. With help from Jinora, who sped up Raava's growth within Vaatu, Korra managed to extract the light spirit from her dark counterpart and defeat Unalaq with his own pacification technique, purifying and dissipating the Dark Avatar. Returning to the spirit world, Korra and Raava used the spiritual energy from the overlap of the spirit portals to fuse seconds before the end of Harmonic Convergence. Although the Avatar spirit had returned to her, Korra could no longer contact with her past lives. After deciding to keep the spirit portals open, Korra declared that the Avatar would no longer be the bridge between worlds, but she would continue to use Raava's light spirit to guide the world toward peace. Avatar Cycle. The Avatar cycle is based on the passage of the 4 seasons, which coincides with the order in which Wan first learned the elements: fire related to summer, air to autumn, water to winter, and earth to spring. When an Avatar dies, the next Avatar will be born into the next nation in the Avatar cycle. For example, Avatar Yang Chen, an air nomad, was reincarnated as Avatar Kuruk from the Northern Water Tribe, followed by Avatar Kyoshi from the Earth Kingdom and Avatar Roku from the Fire Nation. The Avatar cycle also determines the order in which each Avatar is supposed to learn the 4 bending disciplines. The nation into which the Avatar is born identifies the first element that is to be mastered, often prior to the bender being revealed as the Avatar. For instance, an Avatar born into the Water Tribe first learns water bending, before attempting to master the 3 remaining bending disciplines in the order of the cycle: earth bending, fire bending, and finally air bending. There are instances, however, of an avatar learning the elements out of order. Kyoshi, having begun with her native earth, trained in firebending with her bodyguard and friend, Ranji, while simultaneously learning waterbending from her friend Kurima. However, in order to keep some semblance of order in how she mastered the elements, Ranji made Kyoshi summon a breeze to at least get a taste of airbending before she began waterbending in earnest. Similarly, due to his unique situation, Avatar Aang tried to learn fire as his second element under the tutelage of Jiangjang, who originally objected because of the cycle. Aang did learn to create fire, but he did not have the spiritual maturity to control it well enough, and after Jiangjang's camp was attacked by Zhao, Aang's firebending training ended. He eventually learned to bend the element under Zuko's tutelage after learning the other elements in the proper sequence. Each avatar has a particular element with which a low affinity is established, dictated by the personality of that avatar. This element can be difficult to learn, sometimes proving impossible to control until faced with a situation in which the avatar is forced to reach within and manifest the power. The bending discipline is often the opposing element to the one of the avatar's birth nation. Avatar Roku found mastering waterbending particularly difficult, and earthbending was difficult for Avatar Aang due to his predisposition to indirectly engage in combat and evade problems as often as possible. However, such asymmetry is not always the case. Despite being a native waterbender, Korra actually favored her opposite element, and instead found mastering airbending the most challenging due to her brash and direct nature, contrary to airbending's philosophy of contemplation, measured action, and avoidance of conflict. Identifying the avatar. Each nation has a method of recognizing the new avatar. Among the air nomads, this involved presenting infants with a selection of toys and watching for a child that selected the exact four that had belonged to past avatars, known as the Avatar Relics. Earth avatars were traditionally identified by directional geomancy, a series of rituals designed to winnow through the largest and most populous of the four nations as efficiently as possible. A special set of bone trigrams was cast and interpreted by the Earthbending Masters, ruling out half the Earth Kingdom as the location of the newborn avatar. This ritual was repeated in the remaining territory, with the possible locations shrinking each time until the searchers were brought to the doorstep of the Earth Avatar child. However, the methods used by each nation for identifying the next avatar are not unfailing, as there has been at least one instance in which a normal individual was misidentified as the avatar, namely when Yun instead of Kyoshi was named successor to Avatar Kuruk. Traditionally, the child is told of their identity as the avatar on their 16th birthday, though Avatar Aang was told at age 12 in fear of an impending war due to the Fire Nation's growing aggression, and Korra was discovered as the avatar after exhibiting bending abilities beyond her native waterbending without formal training when she was just 4 years old. Did you enjoy the video? Be sure to tell us in the comments. And make sure to subscribe. And check out these other great videos from the Amagi. If you'd like to support me, you can also subscribe to my personal channel. See you guys tomorrow!